Alright, I think everything is recording properly. Hopefully the audio is good. Hopefully everything runs smoothly. I'm just gonna jump into it because I want to try to make as much progress as possible. So anyways, hello everyone. Welcome back to Fall of Porcupine. Last time we left off, we got through another day at the hospital. And we had like a little sequence where we were doing a little bar fight. It seems like there's a lot more sinister things happening behind the scenes that we're just not aware of yet. So I'm not good with intros, so let's just jump into it. Alright. Anything? Anything at all? No, nothing in the apartment. Okay. I was about to say, is it raining? Hi. Why the pale face? Not had your breakfast yet? No, I can't eat a thing. Ah, touch of the old stomach trouble. You could say that. That's too bad. But a walk in the fresh air can cure most ills. That's what I always say. Do you always say that? Are you cold? No, I've been out and about today already. Treated myself to a little something to warm me up. Booze? Come on, man. You know I don't touch that stuff. I was at the mall. Some kind soul bought me a nice big mug of tea. With candy sugar even. Life don't get much better than that. Fair enough. Live your best life, man. I really like that guy. Down here. Hi. Finley, how it goes it? Hey, Frog. Back by the river again? Of course. Couldn't leave you hanging. Leave me hanging over what? Over this. This? A river meditation. Have you been feeling the benefits yet? Yes, absolutely. Then take a few more deep breaths and grab a thought from the stream of consciousness to help you flow through the day. Have you got one? Yep. Good. If you need more, we'll be here. The river and I. Frog? Finley? Thank you. Nothing to thank me for, young Finley. Go with the row. Learn all Frog has to teach you. Okay, then. That's what I get for exploring in an exploration game. I always try to see as much as possible, but I also try to leave some stuff for the viewer to go and do. With how like expansive this game can be sometimes, it's like I feel like I've missed a lot of stuff already. Like, I know I missed something to do with Carl at Gilbert's. Because I went to go play basketball with Mia. I'm not gonna ride the bus. You know what? I'm gonna go up first because the back way is a lot longer. And then I'll turn around and go back the other way because I know I need to talk to the one person. Ever since Pina showed me the memorial figurines, I've seen the Glowmilk Woods through different eyes. Wait, that didn't show up before, did it? I don't know. No way I'm going in there right now. Even just the thought of alcohol is enough to make my stomach churn. Not to mention what we put Giuliano through yesterday. That wouldn't have been his first bar fight. but I doubt it ever gets easier. That is absolutely true. Hi. Wait, there was something with the statue. I hope you didn't see the bar fight yesterday. You bet I did. But don't sweat it. It's not the first time the folks at Porcupine have disagreed with one another over the centuries. You wouldn't believe the things I've seen. It's the Hibernation Festival tomorrow. Your big day, right? Yeah, my big day. One of many. But you'll finally be getting water again. That's good, right? Oh yes, indeed. I feel dirtier than I have in a long time. A dirt that not even the rain washes away, you know what I mean? I think so. See you tomorrow. Hopefully the rain will stop by then. I can't wait. Toodaloo. How are things looking with the fountain? Do you think you'll be able to get it up and running by the Hibernation Festival tomorrow? Of course we will, kid. We'll get it all back in working order. But these old pipes really have seen better days. They need a proper cleaning or replacing, ideally. But hey, that's not my problem. Whose problem is it? Okay, I know that there's another screen here that I missed before. I didn't realize there was another screen. I thought this just went right into the hospital. What's that village in the distance called? I have no idea. Distant village? Hollow Knight. That's pretty embarrassing. Okay, I don't think there's anything else here. Yeah. Okay, let's head back. If I even can. If it's gonna let me. I don't even know. Because I want to see everything the game has to offer in at least my initial playthrough. Luckily, I don't get penalized for taking my time crossing the town. Because if there was like an in-game clock or something, that would be stupid as hell. Because there's so many people to talk to and there's so many things to do. I like how I can't ride the bus anymore. Actually, could I even ride the bus? Where would the bus drop me off? I don't even know. Okay. So head back down. And head back over. Are you kidding me? Ah! Maybe I couldn't go that way anyways. Maybe they're setting up the Hibernation Festival. I could have sworn I went that way before. Because I don't know if I was able to talk to the person again. What was her name? I don't even remember at this point. Maggie. Oh, her name was Maggie. I thought that was just the character's name. Apparently not. Makes sense. Well, that's a little frustrating. Maybe it's because I went too far over? I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to explore the entire town. And try to see everything there is to do. Because if I just missed out on that, I'm gonna be sad. Because I really don't want to replay this game like a billion times to get every single little thing. Because it's probably not going to let me circle around to the school. Unless it's going to let me do it after work. Speaking of distant villages in Hollow Knight, I'm still waiting for Silk Song to come out. I don't know why it's taking so long for it to come out. I feel like if they had a 2023 release window, it should have been out by now. I wish I had your hood today. Like I always say, there's no such thing as bad weather, just bad clothes. I can't say I agree, I'm afraid. Maybe that'll change with time. Did you see the facade collapse yesterday? That I did. Here I was, deep in contemplation. Then, what were you contemplating? Life, the universe, my place therein. There are many other statues like me, you know, all around the world. And this got me thinking. If I were a statue stood in a building made of stone, would that be absurd? Could I feel at home in such an environment? A statue made of stone, surrounded myself by stone. Anyway, I'm glad the debris was removed quickly. It was a depressing sight indeed. But yeah, it's like if they had a 2023 release window, the game should have been out by now. It's almost 2025, and it's really starting to the hype is really starting to die down within me. Like I was playing through the first game in 2022, and I was like, oh, Silk Song hype, and then it just never came out. So I don't know what's going on with that game, but it's really starting to annoy me. Mr. Amani, don't you want to go inside? You're getting soaked here. No, leave me alone, you scoundrel. I'm not going back in there. It's filled with murderous, backstabbing fiends, all just out for my money. Okay then, good for you, man. I'm just gonna see if it lets me go over to the right. Or is this gonna say, oh, you need to go to work? Nope. Okay, maybe I wasn't allowed to go there anyways. Who knows? I'm really hoping I'm not missing out something with like Maggie or one of the other NPCs, because that would suck. Because how would I know that I would be like cut off from that? I don't know. Morning, kiddo. Good morning. Is it? I'm not too sure about that yet. I've got a message for you. Dr. Theobald wants to see you in his office. And before your shift starts, too. You didn't look too happy. What? Why? Best let him tell you that himself. Good luck, kiddo. You best not keep Dr. Theobald waiting. You can find him in his office on the second floor. Okay. Second floor. Before I go that way. Wonder if I'm trying to get out of talking to Dr. Theobald. Maybe. Oh, hello. The day's only just getting started, and you can already feel the tension in the air. I don't know what's wrong. Seems like everyone's on a short fuse right now. I'm the same. That's why I'm trying to get some exercise at least. Okay, that's that. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen that character before. Let's go outside real quick. Hi guys. Morning, Slugger. Looking for a fight with us now too? What? No. What are you talking about? We're talking about the trouble you guys caused yesterday. The 2 injured people we picked up said you attacked them out of nowhere. That's not what happened. That's not the point. We've been told expressly to keep a low profile now. You weren't there. You should have heard what they said to us. Yeah, well, we're all keeping to ourselves all the same. Yeah, all of us. Uh-oh. You know, I should have seen that coming. It's like, I didn't really have a choice in the matter. It just threw me into the fight. So I could have done it peacefully, but no, it's just like, oh, Koro has a thirst for blood, apparently. Ah. Keep going up. Second floor. Second floor. No second floor. No second floor. The door is locked. Looks like Mr. Hydrick isn't in. Bum, 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 bum. Uh-oh. Ah, there you are, Finley. Mia? Carl? Thank you for coming. We all have a lot to do, so I'll get right to the point. We've heard about what happened last night. Carl was only defending himself. It was a personal matter. Unfortunately, we don't quite see it that way. Personal matters can also have an impact on your job. But Dr. Theobald, you weren't there. I'm not going to be the fall guy just because this place is coming apart at the seams. That's enough. I've already spoken to Dr. Krakowski and Mr. Hydrick. I don't like to do this, but under the current circumstances, we need to show that such actions come with consequences. Carl, you are on leave until further notice. Sorry, what? A little distance ought to do you good. But, now for you, Mia and Finley. I am also issuing you a warning. This will be recorded in your files. Excuse me? But, I expected better of you two. This was on the very same day we had expressly requested that the situation not be allowed to get out of hand. Let this be a lesson for the future and for all of us. Please understand, I don't like this any more than you do. But as chief physician, I am liable for any incidents involving my staff. And when one or more people misbehave, it reflects poorly on all of us. Now please get back to work. I hope you have a successful day. I highly disagree with the discipline here, because in a matter of personal beliefs and personal matters, your employer should not get involved in that type of thing, because you don't have all of the details and you're just going by hearsay at that point. This is so unfair. Carl, it's okay, kid. It was a dumbass thing to do. I know that. Maybe a short vacation would do me good. Give me a chance to calm down. Think about a few things. I'm just sorry you guys got dragged into this. I don't think you did anything wrong. Sometimes that ain't the point. I'm gonna head out. Maybe I'll go out for a nice leisurely breakfast. I haven't done that in years. Hey, do me a favor? Sure, what do you need? Keep an eye on our ward, will ya? We don't have enough staff as it is. I'm sorry I'm making your workload even worse. It'll be fine. You get plenty of rest and sleep, then you'll be in top shape when you come back. You got it. I'll check in with you later. I look forward to it. You know what I just realized? Yesterday when I was playing through this, I completely forgot to edit out the part that I said I was going to edit out. God dang it. I already uploaded it and scheduled it. I'm not going to bother with it right now. Hip. Isn't Dr. Krakowski here? Sure she is. She's pretty much always here. She's in the break room. Dr. Krakowski is keeping her head down more than usual right now. Must have a lot on her mind. Thank you. I'll go and see her, then start my shift. Yeah, you do that. Where have you guys been anyways? I've been rushed off my feet all morning. We got called into Dr. Theobald's office. Looks like we'll have to do without Carl for a while. We'll have to what now? Has he been fired? No, but he's not going to be in for a few days. Oh, well that's just great. Exactly what I needed right now. Guess I'd better stop wasting time chatting with you then. Back to work I go. Okay, see you later. Okay, break room. B33. Break room. Dr. Krakowski, you won't believe what Dr. Theobald said. You mean about Carl being put on leave? Yes, exactly. How did you know? He literally said he already... The Dr. Theobald talked to her. I assumed that was how the conversation would conclude. The issue was raised in the organizational meeting this morning. I was also told about the incident at Gilbert's. It was clear that the incident could not pass without consequences. Not these days. Dr. Krakowski, if I could just explain. There's no need to explain anything. You know exactly how I feel about it. Also, you know how imprudent your behavior was given our current situation. But I understand your feelings. Believe me, everyone here does. The frustration, the short fuse, the thin skin. It's all very understandable. Nevertheless, I support Dr. Theobald's decision. This is not the time to indulge in such provocations. Karo is a good nurse, the best we have, I would say. This makes it all the more important that we compensate for his absence. Focus and do good work. I'll try my best. Thank you, Finley. This is another chance for you to show me what you've got. Show me what you got. Have a good shift. P31, 302, and 303. Okay. Sorry. How are you feeling? Not great. I've got a stomach ache. And I'm nervous. Maybe I should have intervened yesterday? Should I have said something? You were way more sensible than us. You didn't do anything wrong. I'm going to really put everything into this. We'll get through it together. I'm sorry this has put more work on your plate too. Don't worry about it, Finley. At least I'm getting my steps in. We'll get through it. Right. Do you have anything else to say? No? Okay, P31. Okay, are you new? I don't remember seeing you before. Ah, there you are, finally. I need to make an urgent phone call. I was meant to be meeting a client 4 minutes ago. If I make them wait any longer, there would be serious consequences for me. Really, I don't have time to be here at all right now. First of all, good morning to you. You're Miss Van Galen, right? Sonia Van Galen, that's right. You came to us yesterday with some symptoms. Would you like to take a moment and explain how you're feeling? Dizziness, heart palpitations, headaches, a sensation of swimming in a deep black sea but never reaching the shore. Same as usual, basically. I'm sure you're familiar with the condition. Same as usual? Well, more or less. The sensation has intensified over the past few days. Sharp chest pains, moments when I didn't quite know where I was or whether I was awake. A colleague advised me to get it checked out after I fainted twice yesterday. Do you have any pills you can give me? I don't think this is a problem we can solve with a few pills. Let me take a closer look at what's going on. Alright, but please don't take too long. Oh, another one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a B rank, right? A rank, I'll take it. Your heart rate is incredibly high. To start with, you need some rest. Alright, I guess I can take an hour for lunch for a change. Could you give me the pills right now, or do I need to go to the pharmacy? You should stay here today for observation. Sorry, I'm a little distracted right now. What did you just say? You need to stay here for the time being. We're going to give you some medication and monitor you for now. Please take the medicine 3 times a day at meal times. That means today at noon, tonight, and to be on the safe side, tomorrow morning. That could be tricky. I don't eat in the morning. Then you should make an exception tomorrow. Alright. So what was that? Twice a day, right? 3 times. I'm sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me. I never used to struggle with numbers. But right now, I can't even remember my phone number. But I'll set a reminder in my phone for the pills. There's no need for that. We'll do it for you. But you need to avoid stress, okay? Try and switch off. Don't make any phone calls. And do not Work. I'll try. Okay, 302 and 303. I'm gonna do 303 first. Because I need to listen to Irma's story. Because there's an achievement tied to it. Okay, nobody is sharing a room with her. Hello, Irma. How? It's going to snow soon. Just in time for the hibernation festival. You think so? No, I know so. I can feel it in my bones. My limbs always start tingling like this when the snow is on its way. That's how I know it's the first day of winter. I'm sorry I'm feeling a little wistful today. My lovely roommate was discharged this morning. I suppose that's made me a little lonely. How are you doing, Finley? Same as always. Is something bothering you, my dear? Oh, you know, just everyday life. I see. I could tell you a short story to cheer you up. Why don't you start by telling me how you're feeling today? Oh, that can wait. Do you have a few minutes to spare for an old lady? I'm all ears. Would you like to make yourself a tea first? In this weather, it's important to take the time to get cozy. Thanks, but I'm okay. Doing my rounds has warmed me up. Alright. Now, where to begin? Before little Juliana was born, I used to travel a lot. When I was young, I was doing an apprenticeship and renting a small room in Sandalwood. On one beautiful spring morning, I was strolling through this lovely little flea market. I found a beautiful old globe there. I bought it right away. I placed it in my room and decided right there and then I was going to visit somewhere on that globe in real life. So without further ado, I started making plans. I packed some clothes, a little something to munch on, of course, my travel journal to record my journey, and last but not least, my 3 lucky dice. I didn't have much money at the time, so sticking to the bare necessities suited me. One cool spring morning, I set out. After I'd crossed the first couple of borders, my stomach was growling. I had no money left, of course, but I did have my lucky dice with me. I walked into a fancy restaurant, one that served the finest food the country had to offer, and I challenged the owner to a bet. If I rolled in a higher number than she did, the meal would be on the house. I lost. I spent the whole next year working in her kitchen, scrubbing my fingers to the bone. I'd also promised her one of my lucky dice. After a year of hard work, I managed to work my way up to co-manager of the restaurant, but my journey wasn't over just yet. I had more than enough of the restaurant business by then, so I continued on my way. I didn't need money. I relied on my intuition and my 2 lucky dice. It was the dead of winter and my shoes weren't as waterproof as they used to be. So I called a cab. I challenged the cab driver to a bet. If I rolled the same number as he did, he would give me a free ride wherever I wanted to go and however long I wanted to go there for. I rolled the dice. I lost. That's how I met my next boss. His name was Gilbert. I spent 2 years driving people all over the country. Didn't get the chance to get out of the car much myself though. But I still had a lovely time and Gilbert and I got on like a house on fire. After 2 years, we closed the cab company and hit the road together. I kept the second lucky die hanging from the rearview mirror of my cab the whole time. We traveled wide and far until one day we pulled up in a dreamy little town called Porcupine. It was my birthday, so we headed to an old tavern to celebrate. We had a great time staying up almost until sunrise. The owner of the tavern was an elderly gentleman, and we soon got talking with him. I challenged him to a bet. If we rolled the same number 3 times with our lucky die, then he would let us have the old tavern. But on the 3rd roll, disaster struck. The die fell off the table. Gilbert went to pick it up and then slammed the back of his head into a light fitting as he got back up. He spent several weeks at St. Ursula's. The hospital was still pretty new back then, you know. When he was healthy again, he took my hand. We looked at each other, the same thought in both our minds. We wanted to stay here, in our little Porcupine, forever. We scraped together our savings. We worked hard. And 3 years later, we had enough money to buy the small tavern. Anyway, that's how the story ends. You shouldn't always rely on your luck, but it doesn't hurt to give it a shot. At least not most of the time. You've seen so much of the world, Irma. I did my best. As it turned out, my favorite place wasn't all that far away. How about you? What about me? Where's your favorite place? I don't know yet. That's alright. You'll figure it out eventually. But you've still got more work to do. Unless I'm much mistaken. Sorry. Yes, actually. Oh, yeah. Okay. The tooth is what's wrong, what's right. Wait, what? Huh, okay. I don't quite understand because it has to be in a thing, right? I don't quite understand. Because I've done everything. Oh wait, no I didn't. I'm stupid. I didn't really think about it. I'm stupid. Your fever's gone down a bit, but some of the symptoms are more severe than they were a few days ago. Should I be worried? Or manage it? I'm going to talk to the senior physician. Thank you. I guess I'm going to be missing the hibernation festival this year. Excuse me. Sorry. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, Irma. I was hoping we'd have you back on your feet by then, but this inflammation's proving stubborn. That's okay. I've seen plenty of hibernation festivals in my life. One more or less won't make a difference. Why do I have a feeling Irma's gonna die? You'll be going though, right? I hope. Yes, I have a night shift tomorrow. I'll check out the festival beforehand. That's good. Is it your first hibernation festival? Yep. Wow. I hope you can enjoy it to its fullest. May I be so bold as to ask a favor of you? Of course. My son, Giuliano, he's always so busy on the day of the festival. I was wondering if you could bring me a hazelnut candle. Porcupine's Hibernation Festival is the only place you can get them. You'd be making an old lady very happy. If I find one, I'll be sure to pick it up for you. I promise. Thank you very much. I'm tired, and you must have a lot to do. Have fun tomorrow, Finley. I'll see you afterward. You get some rest, Irma. Alrighty then. Now I need to go to the 302. I'm assuming that she's gonna survive until I'm able to hear all of her stories. But I don't exactly know. Hey you two, how are things? I'm doing great, Doc. I can't wait to get out of here. Yeah, but I'm not leaving without Ollie. I get that, Rudy. Just keep a little distance, okay? Ollie still needs to rest. Sure thing, Doc. How are you doing, Ollie? Not bad. I even managed to sleep for a few hours last night. Can I leave today? I want to go home with my brother. Slow down, Ollie. Let me check your readings first, okay? Yeah, okay. Okay. So I definitely need to do one of you. Definitely need to do you. Hold on. Definitely need to do one of you. Like 100%. Is that correct? I think that's correct. Yes, yes it is. So, what do you think, Doc? Is Ollie healthy again? Not quite. Oh, but we've got your bacteria under control now, too. You should be feeling better again soon. Woo! Really? Yes! Ollienator! Coming back in the second round to beat the Shigella on points. Yes, good work, Ollie. Rudy, you better go home now. Give your brother another day of rest. Sure thing, no problem at all. Did you hear that, Ollie? Soon we can go out and have fun again. Yeah. I'll need to finish my rounds. See you later, you two. You betcha, Doc. Sure, Doc. I'm going to stay here for a little while. Of course, take your time. Okay. I'm assuming I need to talk to Dr. Krakowski. Oh, phone is ringing. Hello? Greetings, hardworking fellow citizen. Hello, Carl. Heh. I wanted to see how things were going. I just can't keep away from you guys. Everything's okay so far. Everyone's a little tense. I'm also in the middle of my rounds right now. Let's catch up properly another time, okay? That's a fabulous idea. I was just sitting here drinking a nice hot coffee when I got the urge to go out and do something. I could use your help. If you have the time, meet me at the supermarket after work. Ah, that's why I wasn't able to go that way. At the supermarket? Yep, I'll explain everything to you there. I'll have to hang up now too. Busy, you know how it is. So you just gotta go over to the break room apparently. How did it go today? Not bad, it's been pretty quiet, luckily. Ah, could be because of the Hibernation Festival. How do you mean? The Hibernation Festival is tomorrow, you know that, right? And what does that have to do with the ward? I can't explain it exactly, but the Hibernation Festival is important to the people of Porcupine. It reassures them, gives them strength. Some see it as the most important day of the year, and every year you can see it in the condition of our patients. At this time of year, they seem somehow less sick. Wow, it must be a really important festival. I've already heard so much about it from everyone. You're on the night shift tomorrow. Go out and check it out. You might like it. I'll stop by before work. Are you going too? No, I'm afraid I don't have time. Also, I don't want to. Just do me a favor and don't get into any trouble, okay? Rank B? Rank A, I'll take it. Looking good, Finley. Thank you for putting in the work during this difficult time. Rest assured that your efforts have been noted. Happy Hibernation Festival for tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow evening. Tomorrow evening? That's right, I'll be on the night shift too. So get some rest, make sure you're nice and fresh for tomorrow. Is there anything else you need today? Can you check on Irma? You mean Mrs. DeCalma? I'm keeping an eye on her readings, and I'm going to check on her again later. Have a good evening, and do try to avoid any major accidents. I'm sure you'll find plenty of opportunity between now and tomorrow night. Interesting. I know, it just seems a little runny right now. Have a great evening. You too. Stay much longer today? A little while, yeah. Well, I hope you can wrap up soon. See you at the Hibernation Festival tomorrow. I couldn't imagine anything more beautiful. Truly, it would be a dream come true. But looking at this new shift rota, I guess you'll have to manage without me. Too bad. Hope you have a good day anyway. You too, kiddo. Oh, hi. Rudy, what are you doing down here? I'm waiting for my ride, but I wanted to get a snack for Ollie before I go. He said he wanted something chocolatey, but the candy in the vending machine looks really gross. Tell me about it. There's a good chance it'll just eat your money without giving you any food, too. Really? What a ripoff. Where can I get something sweet now? Try the cafeteria. Our cook, Sergey, should still be looking around there somewhere. The cafeteria is already closed, but he might make an exception for you. Really? You think so? Awesome. Thanks. I'll check it out right now. Wow. Just follow him just to make sure. I can't follow him. Never mind then. I don't know why I start recording before I eat anything. Hey, Finley. Rough day, huh? You can say that again. Do you feel like coming over and cooking with me tonight? Sorry, I already said I'd meet up with Carl. Okay, maybe another time. Take care, Finley. I think I just made a mistake. The guy probably shouldn't have said I was going to meet up with him. Because that's probably going to get me into trouble. But I need to go this way anyways. Okay, just make sure there's nobody over here. Okay, nothing's over here. Is Maggie here right now? Maybe, maybe not. Yes, she is. Hey, how's the adventure going? Hey there! Hey, there you are again. I spent the whole night thinking about the story. That was so much fun. I couldn't sleep at all. But my mom wasn't happy about it at all. I just couldn't get out of bed today. Almost missed breakfast. Really? Yeah. So, how's the story going to end? I can hardly wait to hear it. Do you want to know what I thought of? Definitely. I need to know how Magatha is going to stop the monster. Okay, so, she spent a whole day and a whole night making her way toward the monster. It was so big that you could see it on the horizon the whole time. On her way, she met lots of people who had lost their memory. They didn't know what their names were, where they were coming from, or where they were going. She stopped and watched how the huge monster mountain blotted out the rising sun. She looked up and shouted as loud as she could. Hey, Jiggly Monster. What happened here? What are you doing? And why did everyone lose their memory? The Jiggly Mountain turned toward her and started speaking. And do you know what it said? Tell me. The monster gobbles up memories. Wow, that's awesome. Right? It doesn't eat people, it eats their memories. That's why it got so big and slimy and smelly. Because people have bad memories too. And those don't taste very well. I can believe that. Magatha asks the monster to stop, but it can't. Magatha thinks hard. And then she has an idea. She takes off her backpack and starts rummaging through it. And what happens next? Don't stop now. Hold on. Yeah, sorry. I haven't really thought about all the cool stuff she can do. She's a heroine. There has to be something she's really good at. Shoot, I really thought I had it. No problem, let's brainstorm together. Yes, please, that always works. Any ideas? Sure, let me think. Maybe she can do telekinesis. Nah, that doesn't sound like her at all. Do you have any other ideas? A magician might be nice. She knows how to mix magical potions. Yay! A magician. But not the ordinary kind with a hat and a magic wand. A really cool magician. With really awesome potions and spells. Wow, hehe. I love our heroine. She's just the coolest. Right? The best magician of Magitopia. Yeah. So, what's Magatha's plan? She took off her backpack and began rummaging through it. In it, she found a pot, small vials and bowls, and a big bag filled with plants, berries, and herbs. She used a small knife to scrape off a sample of the monster's slime. Its skin was so thick that it never even noticed. And suddenly, poof! Poof? Why poof? What happened? Poof! It made. There was a loud bang. A purple cloud raised from the pot. She filled the liquid into a small cup and gave it to the monster. Drink this, she said. I really don't mean you any harm, but you're stealing people's memories. The monster got sad. I know, it sobbed. But I'm really hungry for memories. Then the monster took a sip. It held its breath. It got all teary-eyed again. What? What is that? It asked in disbelief. This, my dear, is something my mom came up with when I was sick. It's hot honey blossom syrup. Whenever I drink this, I think about my mom. It's a liquid memory. From that day on, the monster was allowed to drink from the hot syrup. Little by little, all the memories that the munching monster had devoured were freed. They found their way back to the people that had lost them. From that day on, no one was ever bothered by the munching monster again. It was happy and full thanks to the liquid memories. The end. Wow, I really did it. I wrote a whole story all on my own. You did really well. Hehe. That was so much fun. Thanks for your help. But I hardly helped at all. It was you who made it happen. I can already picture the panels. Wait a second. I'm going to start drawing immediately. Look, I finished the cover. Legend of Magatha. This one's for you. since you're my co-author and all. Wow, thanks so much, but don't you need the cover? I'll just redraw it. It's going to be awesome. Soon I'm going to have this comic book. Good luck, Maggie. I'm going to buy it as soon as it's out. Hehe. Escapism is not a crime. Write a comic. I was about to say, that's a bit of a bug if I've ever seen one. I don't know why she would just walk away like that when she's talking to me. Okay, I need to go to the supermarket. My nose is starting to run again because I sneezed again. I feel like there's a lot of allergens in the air, and I don't know what it is exactly. I feel like my body is shutting down on me. Is there a lot more graffiti here than usual? I feel like there is. Yeah, the camera's a bit high. What's up? Koro, I didn't recognize you at first. What's with the hat? Shh, not so loud. I'm incognito. Okay, why? The supermarket's new stock comes in tomorrow morning. So, what does that mean? You're just in time. Oh, Koro, I didn't realize things were that bad. I can lend you money, you know. Save it for charity. There's so much stuff in this dumpster that's just been thrown away. Is that legal? Yes. I see. Don't be so squeamish. You wanted to help, didn't you? Yeah, but I'm not getting into the dumpster. This is my only good jacket. Don't worry, you don't have to get your hands dirty. I just need you to distract people while I go dig out the good stuff. And seeing as you mentioned the hat, I bought one for you too. We're a team after all. Oh, really? That is a very fancy hat. Are you serious? What? It looks awesome. Besides, you need to draw the attention away from me. Just do the hula. And how do I do that? How should I know? You're full of hidden talents, aren't you? Just jump around in front of people. That should do the trick. Oh, man. Dumpster diving. We all know you're a natural entertainer. Distract people from what Koro's up to by dancing in front of them. Each person will show you what dance they want to see. Press and hold the button for the right dance to make the person happy. Some people will want to see more than one dance. If you're too slow, the person you're dancing for will get angry. Don't let this happen too often. Oh. I don't understand. Oh, I have to hold it. That's why. I'm stupid. There we go. I thought it was a matter of oh, wrong one. bet there was an achievement tied to this where you have to do it without messing up a single time. No. That was close. Oh wait, I'm doing the wrong one. Whoops. That was good. We got good stuff. So now you're going to eat all that? Finley, this isn't for me. We've got 2 orders for tonight. One's on the high street. The other's over by the old tunnel. Your neck of the woods, more or less. Let's get them delivered quickly. It's pretty frosty out here. What about the hat? What about it? Can I take it off now? No, we're not done yet. That's your delivery hat. You need it so people recognize us. Alright. Take it from the rich. Give away the stolen groceries. I was wondering what that meant. There's something here about the Hibernation Festival. Tomorrow is the annual Hibernation Festival. This is one of the whole community's favorite nights of the year. Adele von Witterstein, Porcupine's oldest citizen, will open the festival for the 9th time. Once again, the colorful culinary stew contest will be one of the highlights of the evening. In keeping with tradition, extra hot water will be fed into the pipes of the town fountain for this purpose. This water carries Porcupine's history with it, and adds a special flavor to the stews. I'm not sure about that. Oh no, there's something here about Gibberts too. Last night, a brawl broke out at Porcupine's local bar. Minor injuries were treated on the scene. The noise awoke several local residents. How embarrassing. At least there's no photo. That really would be the icing on the cake. Okay, I need to go to High Street, and I need to go to the tunnel. Okay, I can't go in a peanut shop. Hey, Finley. Look at this huge splat of paint. What do you think happened here? I think I could take a guess. Hey, it almost looks like a person, right? Kind of familiar, actually. Aren't we meant to be delivering these groceries? Yeah, alright. Just figured I'd take a minute to appreciate this expression of artistic inspiration. I don't know who was saying what. Hi. Hey, Ruben. Glad I ran into you. Why are you still outside? It's starting to get colder. Leave me alone, you big lug. What are you two loitering around here for? And what's with the ridiculous disguises? I've been wondering the same thing. Hey, is that any way to greet young, motivated delivery guys? Bah! I've got a bag of food for you. You can keep it. I don't need your grub. Come on, you old geezer, I know you can use it. You need healthy food and lots of it. Winter's coming and your immune system isn't what it used to be. There's even a pack of prunes. I know how much you love those. Alright, give it here. There we go, bon appetit. I'll try to bring you some more next week, okay? Yeah. Let's keep moving, Finley. We got one more order. Okay. I'm assuming I need to go this way. Because they said my neck of the woods. Unless I needed to go up, but I don't know. Oh, Alfio. Alfio, my good man. My delivery helper and I have got something for you. Ooh, is that all? Is this all for me? Sure. If you don't like something, just give it to someone else. You're really a good guy, man. So much great stuff. I'll be feasting tonight. Thanks so much for all this. But remember that you need to go back to the hospital, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm fit as a fiddle. I know about your leg, Alfio. Please promise me that you get yourself checked up. Will you stop bringing me food if I don't? Of course not. It's all yours. Just think about it, okay? Okay. Alright, buddy. You take care of yourself, okay? Finley? We're done for the day. Off to bed. Good job. Take care, Alfio. See you around. Sleep tight, you two. Cool hats, by the way. Hehe. Alfio's right. What do you mean? That we look good in the hats? I told you so. You just have a hat face. No, about you. You really are a good guy. Ah, get out of here. I only help out when someone can't afford a crumb to eat. It's no big deal. All the same, I kinda enjoyed it too. You put on quite the show back there. Nearly had me clean forgetting I have my own job to do in the dumpster. I'm heading off. I want to be fresh for tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to it. The Hibernation Festival? The Hibernation Festival. See you there, I'm hoping. Of course, I'm not going to miss my first Hibernation Festival. I'm on night shift though, so I can't stay that long. No worries, we'll make the best of it. See you tomorrow. You make a great delivery assistant, Finley. We should definitely do this again sometime. Sleep tight. Wow, I haven't slept that well in ages. I guess my body needed it. No crazy dreams, no thunderstorm, just sleep. Someone's at the door. Bing bong. Who be at the door? Finley-o! Happy Hibernation Festival. Thank you, same to you. Oh man, I'm already super excited. And I'm way behind my preparations too. I can't read. Things have been really intense this year. What did you have to do? What did you think? I'm responsible for all the exquisite decorations, of course. You'll love it, they're so beautiful. I was just in the neighborhood, so I thought I'd pick you up. There's something else I want to show you. Then we can head into the town square together. Sounds good. Yes! I can't wait. Well, good morning, my friend. Good mood. The best, thanks to you guys, I have a nice full belly. And I'm thankful for this day. Are you going to the Hibernation Festival later? I don't think so, thank you. Not in the mood? Mood's got nothing to do with it. I just don't like crowds. Okay. Well, no pressure. I just look forward to seeing you if you change your mind. Well, maybe I'll sleep on it again. Okay, before I go to the right, I'm gonna go to the left. Just make sure there's nothing secretive. I'm assuming that once we get through the night shift, that's the end of Act 2. I'm assuming. Could be wrong. Hello, Frauke. Hi, Finley. How are things? Getting by, you? Getting by. Susie brought me a letter earlier with the day's mail. My sister isn't doing so well. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. She's having financial trouble, so she asked if she can move in with me for a while. Unfortunately, I live in a one-bedroom mobile home over in Sandalwood. Even more unfortunately, she's the most annoying person I know. I see. Have you applied to her yet? Yes, she's on the train right now. She'll be here in 3 hours. Oh, so you are taking her in after all. I want to be the frog who helps her sister out when she's in need. Even if we do fight. If two twigs stick together, they'll have a better chance of holding out against the current. A true stream of consciousness thought. Not bad, young Finley. Right? Not bad at all, and not wrong either. And if things get too stressful, I can just move all my things over here to the riverside. Okay then. Okay, nothing over there. Alright, let's head over to the right. I'm assuming I need to go up into like around the fountain area, but I don't exactly know. So I'm gonna go down into the right first. Yeah, she's stopping, so... Hey look, it's Kid Doctor. Good thing you took off that hideous hat. It looked ridiculous. Okay then. Oh, there were even special postcards for the Hibernation Festival. Happy Hibernation Festival. There's a photo of the town fountain on the front of this one. Hazelnut candles all aglow. Another fall now turns to snow. But if I could ask you for just one boon, let's meet up again very soon. I guess the stationery store makes the postcards themselves. This card has a photo of some elderly folks on it. Above it reads, the Porcupine Chamber of Commerce wishes you a happy Hibernation Festival. Very festive, really. What's up, my bird dude? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Is everything okay? Yes, no, I'm nervous. What's going on? Chloe's competing in the stew contest today. That's a good thing, right? I'll be keeping my fingers crossed for her. Yes, a good thing. Cross your fingers, take the paper off the roll. Check the caps on the pens, lock the register, turn off the lights. I think I've thought of everything. Is everything okay? Yes, I think so. Today's an important day for Chloe. She's going to be defending her title in the stew contest. Everything needs to be perfect. I'm looking forward to tasting your recipe. See you there? Very long pause. Okay then. I wasn't able to move for a second there. Ta-da! What do you think? I made this just for today. Oh wow, you really didn't clean up that paint I spilled. Of course I didn't. Look how beautiful it is. What do you think of your masterpiece? My masterpiece? You're the one who painted it. Yes, but your contribution was essential to the whole. That makes it a collaborative work of art. You could even call it performance art. Does that mean I get a share of the proceeds? We'll negotiate the details another time. I mean, it's not like I can just sell this artwork to a collector. Because you're emotionally attached to it? Because my store is physically attached to it. Oh. Right. Anyway, that's why I wanted to show you. But while you're here, why don't you come into my store with me for a minute? I've got another surprise for you inside. Okay, give me 1 second. Actually, I might as well go in. And that's probably going to progress. I just want to make sure there's no thing over to the right. Wait, we have to go to my store. Oh. So am I progressing? God dang it. Cleanup party. Cleanup party? Is this the second surprise? Yes, heh. Just look at my store. I was up all night putting the decorations together. And I was thinking, since you're such a nice person, maybe you could help me tidy everything up. That way, we'll get to the Hibernation Festival in no time. Alright. Yay! Your job, my super kind friend, is going to be to clean the floor. Let's go! Okay, that's simple enough. How's it looking? Well, slow down there. I'm done. Superly duperly, fast as lightning, Finno. Ready to head out then? I was ready the moment I walked in here. Yay, to the town square, to the Hibernation Festival. Well, now it's nighttime. I just want to make sure there's no things to the right. Let's take the other route to the town square. It's way faster. And I'm starting to worry we'll miss the start of the festival. Ah, okay. So there's nothing off to the right, it seems. Unless I'm able to go around there eventually anyways. But I don't know. Well, it's a good thing I went this way first. Unless I would have been stopped saying we need to go to the store first. Unless you said that before. I don't remember. Alright. Look, see the trees back there? Seem familiar at all? That's the Glowmilk Woods. So it is. I'd recognize them anywhere after our last trip. Yeah, I know what you mean. The woods are special. Wow, that nougat punch smells so good. I think I'll have a mug of it. Maybe even two. Okay, can't talk with the person there. Warmth and comfort to you. Is that what they say? Not yet, but I'm trying to make it a thing. The new greeting for the Hibernation Festival. Pretty festive, right? Quite. Let me celebrate in peace, Squirt. Yeah, can't you see we're celebrating here? That's right, celebrating. Well, pull yourself together. Happy hibernation, you old grouch. Humph. Oh, what the heck. Happy Hibernation Festival, Squirt. You too, Peanut. Yeah, you too. Have a good one, just don't bother us, okay? Mr. Hydrick, I wasn't expecting to see you here. But of course. I never miss Hibernation Festival. It's a time when the whole community comes together. And the economy is stimulated. A fantastic day. There's also the small matter of my participation in the stew contest, of course. You like to cook? Cooking relaxes. Cooking satisfies. Cooking has purpose, meaning. Which is to say, that's great. I'll be cheering for you too, of course, even though Mia's my favorite. Ah, naturally, team loyalty is essential. And in the end, it's the stew that wins, not the support. I look forward to an invigorating competition. Good luck. Thank you, thank you. And a joyful Hibernation Festival to you. You too. Okay, just to make sure there was nobody that went off to the left. Okay, I don't think so. I think they all went back to the right. Tomorrow we work hard. Today we celebrate. Hello, Grey Flower. Grey what? Oh, nothing. Well, there's Carl. Carl, how's it going? Never better. Did you know they've got hot cocoa with brandy here? Okay, how about everything else? I feel better than ever. I finally have time to think about the important things in life. Like hot cocoa with brandy. Heh heh heh. I even slept in late today. Man, I needed that. I'm not leaving here until all the stalls run out of food and all the kegs are drained. Did you know Mia's taking part in the stew contest today? Really? No kidding. No kidding. Our Mia is going to be champion stew maker this year. Our Colbert might as well pack up her gruel and head home right now. This calls for another drink. I need to line my stomach with alcohol before I start scuffing down Mia's stew after all. Isn't it usually the other way around? Hey, what do I know? I'm not a doctor. True, heh. You're way more competent than any doctor I know. I wish I didn't have the night shift tonight. Whoa there, don't get frowny, Fiddleface. My Finley friend. You and me were celebrating today. I feel great. Hey, have you seen Giuliano around? Not yet. He wanted to serve his extra foamy crap beer today. I'm gonna go find the old scoundrel. I'm getting thirsty. See you later, Radiator. Hey, Giuliano! Okay, I couldn't read what that said. And he's gone. Did you know that today is a hibernation festival? Isn't that great? I really want to make a hazelnut candle today. A really big one. Have you ever made a hazelnut candle before? Hazelnut, hazelnut, hazelnut. Yes. Well, look who it is. You've got the day off too then. Not quite, sadly. Night shift. Okay, well, it's still cool that you stopped by. I hope that decision doesn't come back to haunt me tomorrow. I guess that'll depend on what else you got planned for today. How are things going in the surgery? Oh, you know, same old, same old. Old Linwood spends all day acting like a big shot without ever actually lifting a finger to help. Benny and Renee keep the whole place running. Who's on shift for you today? I think Dr. Linwood and Benjamin are there. Maybe you'll have time to drop by later. If you do, say hi to Benny for me. For now, I'm going to treat myself to a tall mug of nougat punch. It's great to be able to take a breather for once. Enjoy your evening and happy hibernation festival. You too, safe journey to St. Ursula's later. Hello. I hope you're enjoying the festivities. Can I interest you in our handmade fall tree tea towels? We still have a few castanets too. Or how about a traditional hazelnut candle? I'm afraid I still need a moment to get things ready. Why don't you come back later? I think I'll be ready after the stew contest. Okay. How are you feeling? Are you ready? Hey Mia, anyone home? 2 tablespoons of truffle powder. Or was it 12? Finley, was it 2 or 12? You have to tell me. I don't remember anymore. I feel sick. Calm down, Mia. Take a deep breath. Okay. Okay. Are you okay now? I think so. How many spoons of truffle powder go into the stew? I'm not okay. None. There's no truffle in the stew at all. That's better. You can do this, Mia. You've done a great job with everything so far, and I've been looking forward to sampling your stew all evening. You're going to win, I just know it. You really think so? You bet. It's going to be amazing. And if I can help you in any way, just say. I'll be right here watching you cook everyone else off the stage. Yes, we got this. Thank you, I feel a little better already. Maybe I'll have another swig of my drink first. Whatever works for you. Just relax for one more moment, I'll be right back. I better go all over the recipe just one more time. Okay, that's progression, so I'll be back. Today, there is no history but that which we write ourselves. I can already feel my dancing feet starting to itch. Tonight's going to be a big one. You youngsters just wait and see. Woohoo, I can feel it. It's like I'm 20 again. Let's dance ourselves hungry. Hehehe. Yeah, I can't talk with Mr. Guitar Man. Sergey, I didn't know you had a stall here too. Of course I do. I can't deprive the town of my street food. All this reminds me of my days as a young traveling chef. I fired up the grills on so many streets in so many cities. But don't be fooled. This is just a warm-up. Today I too find myself in the orchestral pit of flavors, allowing myself to be entranced by the bubbling of the hot pots. Today there will be no long symphony of several movements. On this day, it all comes down to a single chord, the perfect note, and I will call this masterpiece Sergei's famous pepper stew. Sounds delicious. You are blessed, don't you see? You are one of the lucky few who may get a chance to sample a bowl today. This is one hibernation festival you'll never forget. There you are. I was just warming up my voice to cheer Chloe on. Want a sneak preview? Yes, maybe? Okay, here it comes. Go, Chloe, go! Everyone else's stew is woe. Everyone else's stew is woe? I may need to work on my grammar. I'm rooting for everyone in the contest. So are you rooting for Chloe too? Great. I'm selling actual goods from our store today. Pens, greeting cards, wrapping paper. But if I'm honest, my thoughts are elsewhere. All I can think about is Chloe winning that trophy again. Hey Doc. Fancy bumping into you here. Good to see you. How are you? Lungs doing well? Couldn't be better. I've got this cool spray thing now. I just keep it in my pocket all the time. And when I'm out of breath, I take a quick breath from it. It's awesome. Yep, awesome inhalers. I'm glad to hear that. But lay off the cigarettes, okay? I know it's hard on special occasions, but your lungs will thank you. Sure thing, Doc. I really don't want to end up back in hospital. And is the internet working better now at least? Afraid not. Grim. Hey, can you buy some mug of nougat punch? No. Come on, I just want to try it. Do you want to end up in the hospital again? Okay. Okay, I can't talk with Maggie or Mr. Fox, dude. I'm assuming I can't go. You're not leaving just yet, are you? Things are just getting started. Yes. I'm just making sure there's nothing over there. Okay, I think that's everybody talked to. Oof, yeah, I'm ready. I'm rooting for you, Mia. Thank you. Fellow Porcupinians, may I have your attention for a moment? A happy hibernation festival to all of you. Today is a special day for me, as I have the honor of officially opening the hibernation festival for the 9th time in a row. You'd think this would be a cakewalk for me by now, but I'm still nervous. Nervous with joy, seeing all of you celebrating with you. This is always the highlight of my year. I look into your faces and think back to all the wonderful years we've had in this town. I've seen many of you grow up. New faces have joined us. Old ones have left. And me, I'm still here. Exactly. For that, I am truly grateful. I don't want to ramble on too long. After all, we're all here to party, right? I just have one more thing to ask of you. As you enjoy your delicious drinks today, and treat yourselves to a hearty bowl of hot stew, or gossip and laugh with your loved ones, spare a thought for those who cannot be with us today, those who have passed away over the course of the last year, and also for those who are at work right now or simply somewhere else. Think of them. When you see them again, tell them how much fun you had today. Make them turn green with envy. Alright, let's get on with it. Why does that seem super ominous? I, Adele von Witterstein, can feel the hairs on the back of my neck standing up in anticipation, as I hereby declare this year's Hibernation Festival open. Ta-da! Here's to all of you. Cheers, your biddy. Cheers. Here's to us. Turn on the water. Just like every year, hot water is passed through the pipes of the town fountain to keep us warm and serves as a base for the stews. Good luck to everyone taking part. And bon appetit to all our stew samplers. Here's to us. Look at our Mia. Go Mia, give Hydric a good roasting. And Sergey too. He's been on my blacklist ever since he took the fried corn on the cob off the menu. Show him how it's done. Woohoo! Okay. Doesn't seem like there's anybody over here. Let's double check. Yeah. I need to get a hazelnut candle for Irma. Good news! The hazelnut candles are just firming up. They should be fresh and ready to go right after the contest, if not before. Okay. Look at Adele bopping away. I hope I'm like that when I grow up. Don't tell anyone, but a tear came to my eye when she was just speaking now. Anyway, I really hope you enjoy the festival. Too bad you can't stay to the end, but have yourself a great time all the same. See you around, Finny Schminny. You're doing great, Mia. Can I taste it? Finley! What's wrong? Finley! Yes? The pickleweed. What's a pickleweed? My secret ingredient. The spice that makes my tomato stew special. And I forgot to get it. I don't have any, Finley. What am I gonna do? I can't leave my stew. Everything's already simmering. And time's running out, too. Don't worry, I'll get some for you. Where do you get something like that? At the grocery store, but that closed hours ago. Any other ideas? Yes, you see rum hydric over there at the front? Yes. Pickleweed is his main ingredient. I don't know why, it must make his stew terribly bitter. But knowing him, I'm sure he won't give any of it away. I'll ask him, you just keep doing what you're doing. Just a few more minutes, dear contestants. Then it's time to drop your spoons. Oh no, did you hear that? Don't worry, I'll be right back. Really? Oh, thank you. Mr. Hydric, may I disturb you for a moment? You know, I'm always happy to listen to my team's concerns, but I still need a moment or two for my stew. And as you've just heard, time is of the essence. I need some of your pickleweed. What? For my ingredients? Yes, could you spare some? You'd be doing me a huge favor. No, sorry, out of the question. You're a very likable young man, and I would like to help, truly I would. But my ingredients have been measured out precisely according to my recipe. If I change even the slightest thing, it will affect the taste. I'm sorry. Okay, thanks anyway. Don't mention it. Huh. Mr. Hydra can't spare any of his ingredients. I'm sorry. That's alright. It's my fault for getting it after all. Thanks for trying anyway. My young colleague. I have been thinking. You are part of St. Ursula's hospital. Just like myself and our other young colleague back there. We have to stick together. With that in mind, I've decided to give you some of my pickleweed. Really? That's very kind of you. But of course, I can't just simply give my ingredients away. So I would also like to ask a favor of you. Okay, what do you need? I would like a bottle of caraway liquor from the wine stand. Okay, no problem. I'll just head over there and buy you one. Unfortunately, it's not that simple. This caraway liquor is very special. The owner has produced only one bottle of it. Oh, I'm guessing it's insanely expensive then. Expensive? Not at all. In fact, the wine seller is looking to give it away. Oh? Yes, it's a prize of sorts for the first person to say the secret phrase to her. The secret phrase? Exactly. It's sort of like a password. The solution to a riddle. Do you have any idea what it's about? No, but talk to the person at the wine stand. I'm sure you'll find some answers there. Okay, I'll get you the bottle. Excellent. Even though it would have been nicer if you'd helped us for free. Okay, where is the wine stand? Okay, the wine stand's not over there. I'm interested in winning the bottle of caraway liquor. Oh, really? Then tell me. The red trees have left the forest. Red trees? Oh, you don't know the answer? Apparently not, no. Okay. There are a few other people here who are also playing the game. Maybe one of them can give you the answer. How do I find out who knows the answer? That's part of the puzzle. But I'm going to give you a little something to help you get started. Now pay attention. The blue shells glitter prettily in the morning sun. That's it? That's it. Take a look around, talk to people, and good luck. Thanks. Okay, who do I talk to? The blue shells glitter prettily in the morning sun. What are you talking about, Finley? The blue shells glitter. Oh, I know the answer to that. Hold on. They hide when the yellow sun grows too hot. No idea what it's supposed to mean, though. I'll figure it out. Good luck. I know the answer. The green train is almost here. Travels on the Purple Sea. I don't think I'm going to make it in time. Do you have the answer? The red trees have left the forest. Now they go on the golden beach. Incredible! That's the right answer. You've won. In a record time, too. Really? Yay! Congratulations! Here's your prize, a bottle. Yes. Okay, go, go, go. Can't believe it was that simple. Got it. Very good, my young colleague. Can always rely on it. Can I have the pickleweed? Yes, thank you. Got it. Time's running out. So, my lovelies, your time is up. Well, there's still 5 minutes on the clock. The cooking period is now officially over. Set your wooden spoons to one side and prepare for the tasting. Dig in, folks. Official announcers get first dibs. That was fantastic. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. I don't think I'll ever need to eat again. But before we get to the award ceremony, there's something I'd like to get off my chest. There are a lot of different people living here in Porcupine. Some have only been here for a short time. Others have spent their whole lives here. And that's good, and the way things should be. Be kind to each other, be grateful, be understanding. If you do that, Porcupine will remain the beautiful place it is. Maybe these are just the melancholy thoughts of an old woman. Or maybe I've already had a nougat punch or two. But I love all of you. So before the food coma sets in, let's get to the award ceremony. To refresh your memory, here are all the participants and their creations. Chloe took us on a wild journey through the world of porcini mushrooms. Roman presented you with a spicy pickleweed pot. Isaac whipped up some handmade alphabet soup for our bookworms. Wonderful handwriting, by the way. Our lovely Mia, our first-time contestant today, gave us a tomato stew that I'm sure has bowled more than a few of you over. And our last candidate is someone we only normally see when we're sick. Sergey, head chef of the cafeteria at St. Ursula's. His entry this year was a fiery hot pepper stew. Okay, that's everyone. Now hold on to your spoons, it's about to get serious. The winner of this year's Porcupine Stew Contest is Mia with her fruity spicy tomato stew. Really? Congratulations! Yes! Congratulations! What a great stew! And that goes for all of you as well. Congratulations on your amazing creations. And congratulations to everyone who got their hands on a bowl. You were really lucky to get to taste such wonderful stews. And now let the celebrations continue. You said it. Hehe. Woo, finally done. I couldn't concentrate with all the excitement of the contest in the background. Anyway, can I get you something now? Was wondering if I can get a hazelnut candle. One hazelnut candle coming right up. What do I owe you? Nothing. It's for free. Free! That's right. Everyone gets one hazelnut candle for free if they want it. Oh, that's very nice of you. But doesn't it mean you end up losing money on the candles? Yes, but making hazelnut candles is my favorite hobby. So I really don't mind. It means I need a little while to make them though. But at least they always smell fantastic. Enjoy your candle. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Happy Hibernation Festival. Okay, before I talk to Mia, I just want to look around real quick. Okay, can't talk with you. Okay. Let's talk with Carl. Oh, okay. You have nothing to say to me. Okay. I feel like that's a glitch. Mia, you were awesome. Congratulations. Thanks. Did you like the stew? Even better than that. I haven't even tasted it yet. What? Why? Because the whole pot got gobbled up straight away. I didn't stand a chance. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, it's no big deal. I could see how delicious it was from the looks in everyone's eyes. Celebrate, Mia. You've earned it. Thanks. I feel a little awkward, actually. Well, it seems like that's everything to do here. Oh, you're following me. Mia, is everything alright? Yes, everything's great. I wanted to give you something. Really? Is there still some of your stew left? No, that was gone in a flash. You've been such a tremendous help to me, and I'm so grateful. You're always so helpful. It's amazing, really. What do you mean? What I'm saying is that I couldn't have done this without you. Which is why I want you to have my winner's trophy. Really? But you're the one who won it. Yes, but it was as much your victory as it was mine, really. Besides, I wouldn't even know where to put it in my apartment. Thank you, Mia. I feel very honored. But how about we share it? It can be one of those trophies that moves from place to place. I'll take it and invite you to dinner sometime, so I can show you my finest cooking skills. Then you can take it home with you, and we can cook again at your place. We can take turns with the trophy and the cooking. Okay, yes. Let's take turns. Happy Hibernation Festival, Finley. And to you. Celebrate, you deserve it. But now I need to get going. See you in the morning. Good night. Yes, goodbye. That went on for a little bit too long, but oh well. Oh, it's starting to snow. It's snowing. Hey, Porcupine. All of you. Happy Hibernation Festival. I just have a feeling Irma's gonna die. Because of reasons. Usually about this time, something climactic happens. Like, after like a celebration like that, something usually happens. How many Hibernation Festivals do you think you've celebrated? 168. What? Really? But the hospital isn't that old. You're right there, but I haven't always been here. I didn't even know that. They brought me out here a long time ago, and I may not look it, but I haven't missed a single Hibernation Festival. Impressive. Were you there today too? Not in the way you might think. You know Slav, the guy in the town fountain? I don't like him very much. We had a falling out a few decades ago. Oh, I'm sorry. What happened? Well, I don't want to trouble you with my woes. But that arrogant upstart is so full of himself. He always has to be at the center of the celebrations. Ooh, look at me. My hot water supplies a stew contest. The stews keep everyone warm, and they only taste so good only because of me. And then he gets all those lavish decorations every year. It's not fair. Are you jealous? Me? Jealous of that slime ball and his stupendous decorations? Never. Sorry, I digress. Don't stop on my account. Shall I give you a tip for next year? Sure, thank you. Get yourself a hood. It'll keep the first snow off your head. And no one will know it's you who's partying the whole night away. Curse that Ninoslav and his magnificent decorations. Okay then. Okay, before I go into the hospital, I just want to check to see if there's anything off to the right. If it even lets me go off to the right. I doubt it, because most of the townspeople are over to the left of the Hibernation Festival. I should get going to my night shift now. It's starting to get cold. Alright. I'm just making sure there's nothing secretive to find. The first ever Hibernation Festival brought the people of Porcupine together. They celebrated and feasted, but when it was all done, there was still a pile of candy left over. Together, they decided to store the leftover candy in a cabinet. And on that day, my dear vending machine, you were born. Yes, I'm sure that's how the story goes. Not in the mood for the Hibernation Festival? Sure I am, but someone has to keep this place running. I'll be down in a minute, though. Then we'll get the real party started. All that nonsense beforehand with the stews and everything? I can't stand it anyway. Boring. I heard you can win a bottle of caraway liquor at the wine stand, though. I've got to get my hands on that. I've heard it's delicious, and there's only one bottle of it. I'm afraid I've got some bad news. What? Has someone claimed the bottle already? Well... Roman Hydric has the bottle. That is technically true. Both statements are technically true. That greaseball. How dare he? The world just isn't a fair place. He won't even appreciate a drink of that quality when I get my hands on him. Now off to your shift. Dr. Kukowski's waiting. You're on the night shift together tonight. Right. Okay, I'm just gonna take the elevator this time around. Hi. Good evening, Findlay. Happy Hibernation Festival, Dr. Kukowski. Yes. Hope you had a good time. Yes, It's just the two of us today. Holidays are all well and good, but someone has to keep the lights on here. That's true, so how are things looking? As they should. People actually always feel a little better on days like this. Some are homesick, others are just happy to have some peace and quiet. Still, from a psychological point of view, the Hibernation Festival actually seems to help them. I will take care of our dear Irma today. Please handle your duties. You'll find me in the break room when you're done. Alright, see you soon. Wait. I still can't believe I won. I'm still shaking. That was amazing. Thanks, Finley. I didn't even realize I got a message from her. Okay. P33, P31, and 304. I swear to God, if I got locked out because I asked her to check on Irma, I'm gonna be sad. I would have really loved to go to the Hibernation Festival today. I'm sure you would. I'm sorry it didn't work out. It's okay, I've been having my own little Hibernation Festival right here. I just had a coffee with cream and hazelnut. It was the highlight of my day. You have an inflammation of the renal pelvis. Are you in pain? Yes, but I'm trying not to let it get it to me. Alright, but don't make things too uncomfortable for yourself. We can always get you some painkillers if you want. For now, I'm going to give you some medication to help bring the swelling down. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's a close vein to the surface. Except for like right here. Please tell us if the pain gets any worse, or if you have any problems urinating. You shouldn't really be drinking caffeine this late in the day, but you might find that coffee helps a little. Anyway, I wish you a wonderful hibernation festival and a sound night's sleep. Thank you, I'm definitely wide awake right now, I've got to admit. Alright. Is there anything else in here? Anybody? No? No one's in here? I'm really hoping I didn't get locked out because I asked Dr. Krakowski to check on Irma. Because that would suck. I shouldn't get soft locked on that. Good evening, Miss Van Galen. It is important not to get rattled. After every inhalation comes an exhalation. Everything that is closed will one day be open up again, and vice versa. May I interrupt for a moment? Oh. Hello, Finley. I didn't hear you come in. We were just lost in conversation. I bumped into dear Sonia this evening in the cafeteria. That's one way of putting it. I'd forgotten I was meant to have an important meeting today. Suddenly it got hard to breathe and I passed out again. Dr. Katawa brought me back up here. I have to admit to a certain amount of luck. Benjamin from surgery happened to be passing through at the time too. He was a huge help of getting Sonia up here safely. Thank you, Dr. Katawa. Do you have any recommendations for a course of treatment? I don't know if you're familiar with my approach to treatment, but I believe that the body can only heal with the help of the mind. Medications sometimes only treat the symptoms, not the cause. Miss Van Galen, I wish you all the best and a natural recovery for both body and mind. Now I've already taken far too long a break. I wish you both a pleasant evening. Thank you. You too. How are you feeling, Mrs. Van Galen? Miss Van Galen. I still feel a little out of sorts. Your blood pressure must have begun fluctuating. You have an extremely high resting pulse when you first arrived here. The drugs regulate your blood pressure. Dr. Katera kept talking to me until I felt better. He was saying something about my inner core, breathing exercises, that kind of thing. I tried yoga once, not my cup of tea. Yes, Dr. Katera has his own way of looking at things, but he wasn't exactly wrong. Let me check your readings. We have to make sure that the drugs are working so you remain stable. Alright. I hate this one. This one is rough. There we go. I'm afraid medication will only go part of the way to solving your problem. It would be wise to develop ways to reduce stress. Unfortunately, this happens to a lot of people nowadays. But how am I supposed to avoid stress? Well, there are a few options, but you will need to work out what works best for you. They didn't teach us much about stress avoidance techniques at medical school, to be honest. The things that Dr. Kutera said, they kind of helped. I'm going to take a nap. Maybe I'll get lucky and catch Dr. Kutera again tomorrow. Rest well. Okay, the last one seems a bit scary, like an owl. Dr. Gerda Gniesdorf? Finally! Bring me back a cup of black tea. Then tell Dr. Theobald I want to speak to him. I'm actually your attending physician. You're a doctor? St. Ursula, save us. You're barely out of diapers. Do they sell medical degrees online now? Let's not lose sight of the matter at hand, Dr. Gniesdorf. You came to us today suffering from severe tremors. On top of that, you've been complaining of recurrent itching and muscle atrophy. Liver cirrhosis. What? Liver cirrhosis. Are you deaf? Have you already been diagnosed? I can't see anything here. I'm a surgeon, child. I've had liver cirrhosis for longer than you've been alive. Accordingly, I'm aware of the high mortality rate once surgical intervention becomes necessary. That's why I'm here. So let's cut to the chase and get down to business. To defeat the Huns. Okay. So I definitely need to do that one. You do that one. Actually, no. There we go. Got it. Yes. Your liver readings are in the critical range. You don't say. To make sure it is cirrhosis of the liver we're dealing with, we need to do a liver biopsy. No. No? I already know it's cirrhosis of the liver. What do you take me for? Although I'm sure your accounting department will be thrilled if you carry out a few unnecessary procedures they could charge me for. What if it's not liver cirrhosis? Do I have to teach you how to treat me right here? Listen. I like a drink, if you know what I mean. Excuse me? I'm talking about chronic alcohol abuse. And your nursing staff insists I don't drink here. So now I have two problems. Alcohol withdrawal, and this blasted liver cirrhosis. According to the latest research, your symptoms could also be triggered by other diseases. New research? A load of waffle, that's what that is. Well, go ahead. I'm sure you know exactly what you're doing. Okay, then. Well, I was told after I was done with my stuff to go into the break room, but I'm just gonna go double check to make sure I can't get into Irma's room. Because I don't want to miss out on this. Okay, it seems like it's closed off. So let's go to the break room. I'm really hoping I didn't get locked out. I'm done, Dr. Krakowski. Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? No, everything's fine. You're right, the patients really are doing a little better today. I'm glad I'm on the night shift now. It's really quite pleasant. If you say so. Well, let's see. Hooray, S rank. You were really quick today, I like that. I have one more request for you. Of course, what? Irma and Mrs. Tacoma. I've been watching her tonight and she's not doing very well. She asked if the nice doctor would stop by again today. I think she means you. Why don't you go check on her? I'm sure she'll be happy to see you. Sure, I'd love to. I've got a gift I wanted to give her anyway. Well, don't keep her waiting. She's gonna die. Which I called a long time ago at this point. I say a long time ago. It was like not too long ago, but still. I think it's 303. Yes. Hey Irma, how you doing? Finley, what are you doing here? I thought you were out celebrating today. I was. It was great. I met a lot of people and the stew contest was really exciting. They got the fountain working again for the occasion. And look what I found, Irma. Can you smell that, Doctor? The scent is just incredible. You've really made my day. I'm feeling much less shivery already. This brings back so many images for me. So many memories from years gone by. For all the many hibernation festivals I've seen. It was your first one today, wasn't it? Yes. But you should get some rest, Irma. All that talking gets to your lungs. No, it's alright. I need someone I can spin my yarns to. I'm very tired. But I would like to tell you one last story. Irma? What do you mean by that? It's okay. What? No, it's not okay at all. We'll get you back on your feet, I promise. I'll get Dr. Kukowski right away. We'll figure it out. You've already done more than I can imagine. But may I ask you one more favor of you? Of course, what is it? I'd love another cup of tea. My throat's a little dry, you know. Of course, Now, Finley, don't fuss. It's alright. I'll just dash to the break room. We have tea there. I'll be right back. I'm not going to be able to get it told a story, am I? Probably not. Like how it says I still have the candle in my inventory. You always have hot water here, thank goodness. What kind of tea should I make? Green tea. Now I better get this straight to Irma. Finley, taking a break already? No, I'm just getting a cup of tea for a patient. Ah, yes, old Irma has a taste for the finer things. Could you come with me, please? Irma isn't doing well at all. I know. I already went to see her and checked her readings. She's going to die in the next few hours. But we have to do something. What I'm going to do is make myself a cup of tea too. How can you just walk in here like nothing's wrong? Why aren't you doing anything? I've already done everything I could. Sometimes even the best treatment in the world can't help Finley. But go to her. Make her last hours as comfortable as possible. That is our duty to her now. Make sure she has enough painkillers. Shouldn't we contact her son? I have already tried that too. Unfortunately, I have not yet been able to reach Giuliano. I'll keep trying and inform him of the situation. Go now. Irma's tea is getting cold. Okay. Run, little Finley, run! Run home as fast as you can! Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Irma, I'm back, and I've got your tea. Irma? Who? Oh, sorry, I must have dozed off for a minute there. You're a darling, thank you so much. Just set it down there. I remember my first hibernation festival like it was yesterday. It was already very cold for the time of year, and the cars and park benches were buried in snow. But the hibernation festival still had to go on, of course. Gilbert loved hot air balloons more than anything else in the world, but he also had a great fear of flying, and he wasn't the youngest anymore either. Neither of us were. So we compromised by heading to the countryside to watch the balloon race. At least we used to until it was banned. It was the hibernation festival, when Gilbert sat in a hot air balloon for the first time. There was already snow on the roads and the roofs of the houses. The lights, the smells. We were there every year. When it was cold outside and everyone started to come closer together. I had already bought a hazelnut candle and enjoyed some lovely conversations with plenty of laughter. When Gilbert secretly slipped away, he'd spotted a hot air balloon in the square. Back then, you could still book flights in the winter. They said you could see the whole town from up there, but that year the balloon remained grounded. The weather was already bitterly cold and very windy. Then all of a sudden, an icy gust of wind blew across the square. Hats and caps flew through the air. Mothers had to hold on to their children. And that gust of wind blew my Gilbert right into the basket of the balloon. When he picked himself up to climb back out again, he got the fright of his life. The balloon had broken loose and was already riding hundreds of feet above the town. And me? I'd seen the whole thing and I leapt desperately at the dangling rope to try and hold the balloon down. But instead, I simply floated away with it. Gilbert helped me into the basket and the wind carried us higher and higher into the wintry clouds. Porcupine was no more than a small speck of light in the fog. Eventually, it disappeared altogether. Gilbert could barely move due to his fear of heights. The cold bit into our skin. But I managed to cheer him up. His dream had finally come true. I reminded him, riding in a hot air balloon. Unfortunately, we soon realized that the burner was frozen. But then I remembered the hazelnut candle I bought. So Gilbert and I made ourselves comfortable in the basket of the balloon and lit the candle to keep warm. I don't know how long we sat there, but it was indescribably beautiful. Just us, the sky and the clouds, and the scent of the hazelnut candle. Suddenly, there was a bang. The burner had started up again. The heat from the hazelnut candle had thawed it out. Gilbert quickly figured out how to steer the balloon. Even the altitude didn't bother him anymore, but how would we know which way to go? Then before we could even begin to worry again, I heard it, very softly. The hibernation hymn, the song everyone in Porcupine sings together for the hibernation festival. We strained our ears and Gilbert steered the balloon straight toward the song. Eventually, Porcupine emerged from the fog. The beautifully decorated marketplace, the snow-covered roofs. And the festival goers, what a sight! They had broken into song to help us find our way back. Gilbert landed right in front of the fountain and all the crowd cheered. And that's the story, more or less, of how my Gilbert and I took flight together for the first and last time. He died the following year. I'll be reunited with him soon. And then we'll fly together again. My Gilbert and I, a big fish. Are they still playing the hibernation hymn in the square? Maybe, I'm not quite sure. I think I can hear it, just faintly. Yes, they're probably still celebrating, and here's the two of us stuck working in the night shift at the hospital, eh? You're doing a great job with the work, but Irma? I made it to the hibernation. I was wondering if it was going to pop. Alrighty then, I'm going to end it there. I feel like that's good progress. Plus, I've been going for a little while. And I need to get some other stuff done today. So, man, that's kind of sad. It's like I knew it was coming. Usually with games like this, like after like a celebration of sorts, like a celebration of like festival or party or whatever, usually afterwards there's something that's like dramatic or like something over the top where something bad happens. It happened in Night in the Woods and it happened here. It's like after Harfest, May sees somebody get kidnapped. Same thing happened here where Irma died. But I saw that coming, so stay tuned for the next part. I don't know when I'll get around to it. It'll probably be sometime this week. I'm not entirely sure. It's going to depend on my schedule. So stay tuned and we'll go from there. But in the meantime, thank you everyone for watching. I'm not good with outros, so I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.